It's okay for you to be operating from your divine gifts. It's okay for you to glow. It's okay for you to flow. It's okay for you to be you. What is holding you back and why? Get it the fuck out of your way. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's your attachments. Whatever it is, you have the power over. Nothing can stop what God ordained. The only thing that can stop what God ordained, or let's say delay it, is you not taking your rightful place. Is you not stepping into your power. Is not you speaking your truth. Is you not speaking from your knowing. That is the only thing that can put a block, a stagnancy in your flow, is you not being you. So be you no matter what. No matter what it looks like, no matter what people think, no matter what. Be you no matter what. What is your what? Why are you stopping you? Why are you stopping the beautiful magnetic life force that is going through you? Stop stopping you. It's Thursday. Testify. Allow yourself to unravel the things in your life that don't belong and to hone in on your God-given gifts. God chose you for a reason. Remember that reason. What is your reason? What is your reason? Why are you stopping being you? Stop allowing others to speak over your life. Stop allowing others to tell you what you feel, what you need. Only you know what you need. I pray that today, not tomorrow, not next week, that you would hone in on your God-given gifts and you would reactivate that magnetic life force that is you. That you would stop stopping to make other people comfortable. That you would realize that when you show up fully in power, you are helping people grow. Even if it looks like pain, even if it hurts. It's growing pains. Sometimes they'll fight against you because, think about, let's just use the analogy of a woman giving birth. She has to push and push and push. It's the same thing, metaphorically speaking, in life. We have to push all the things out of us that don't belong so we can reap the rewards of our ability to stand and withstand from forces that would try to stop us. We are unstoppable. We are untouchable when we are operating from our God-given gifts. Oh boy. So, I know that our body is always speaking. If we get quiet enough, if we practice enough, we will instantly know what is wrong inside of us. It becomes second nature. So, I'm coughing, right? I've actually had a cough for 60 days or more, a lingering cough. What happened? Well, I was told to do something and I did the opposite, right? So then how many times when you don't listen, things show up and they take you more off course because you're not listening. And we all do it. What if we would listen? How much further along would we be? So I know that our body is our first responder. That's why sickness shows up. It's always attached to an emotion. So if you don't feel good, there's something energetically, emotionally trying to speak to you if you'll get present enough. And so this cough, right, this lingering blockage in my voice chakra, in my left side, which is feminine in nature, because of suppression, because of giving my power away. I've been operating more on my masculine due to the attachments, due to the choices I've been making. And so my body for the last 60 days has been having enough. Speaking to me, Christina, this is enough. You don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to choose this anymore. Why are you choosing this? So I'm asking you the same question. Where are you choosing against your will, against your knowing, against your truth? Where are you choosing what you really don't want, which doesn't really make you feel good? Because you deserve to feel good every day. You deserve to have the desires of your heart met every single day. But that is a choice that we are making. So if you don't feel good, what are you doing against your will? Now that doesn't sound correct, right? Against your will, because it's not actually against your will. What you are actually doing is choosing the wrong thing for you. If it was the right thing, it would feel good. If it was the right good, you wouldn't feel X, Y, and Z. You would be remaining in your peace, in your love. You would be remaining in your happiness, your laughter, your joy. That's how you know when something is good for you. And so it is time to get present with you. Block out everything else and ask yourself some deep questions. Be real. Be real. And don't quiet your beautiful heart, soul, knowing for anyone. We're not there at this moment. Maybe there's been times in our lives where we were like, I don't want to, I'm not going to speak my truth because it's going to cause conflict. I don't want to go into that energy. I don't want to waste my energy. That's okay, right? But you're also suppressing your truth and not respecting yourself by being quiet to make others comfortable. And so know this. If God has chosen you to go into a field to assist, He wants you to speak. He doesn't want you to be quiet. He wants you to hold space in a real divine way. That changes things based on your presence, just like His presence. It's one and the same. There's not a separation from God. The problem is in the Garden of Eden, right? And listen, I love Jesus, I love God, but I know in my heart, my truth is that if somebody wrote a Bible today, there would be truth and lies. So that's something you have to ask yourself. What is real? I'm not saying pick and choose what you want to make real in order to make your life work. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that deep within us, underneath all life's experiences and layers, we know what's real before the world tried to tell us what was. That's what I'm speaking to. And so if you are somebody that believes in the Bible, awesome. If you are somebody that doesn't, awesome. There is no judgment in my field at all. What I desire is that everybody feels loved, safe, and is operating from their purest form, not dictated by anything, religion, people, experiences, but getting real and unraveling that most magnetic life force that you were born from. That's where we need to be, collectively. So I pray that you would not allow suppression at all, across the board. Speak your truth. Be kind, be gentle, be compassionate, but don't back down. Don't shut your mouth for anyone. I'm not saying be rude and overbearing. I'm saying that it is not time for you to be quiet. It is not time for you to go into hiding. It's time for you to come out. What does that look like? Well, what do you want? How long have you wanted it? And why don't you have it yet? Where in your life is there a limit in thought, keeping you stuck, suppressed? It is time to realize that the only limit you have is the one that you're choosing. It's a mindset. It's fear. It's fear breathing louder than faith. It's fear telling you you don't deserve it. Why? Because your parents told you something when you were little, or your ex-partner told you, or X, Y, and Z told you you don't deserve what you want. What do you want? You could still have it. Your self-talk is so important. If you are talking unkind to yourself, based on what other people have said, that has attached themselves to you, it's time to clear that out of your body. It's time to clear anything in you that does not serve your highest good and the world, because it's ebb and flow. Take back your innocence, your purity, your love, and share it with the world in a real methodical way. Not based on things that are already here. You know, God told me a couple years ago that, Christina, even when I was doing yoga or massage or Reiki or all these modalities, He said, that's not what you're doing. You were doing a new thing. You are doing a new thing. You are becoming one with all that is. And you are to show them in a real way where they can't unsee it. They can't unfeel it. Because most people have to see things before they believe them. That's okay. Most people have to see or experience what others are speaking about in order for them to believe it. That's okay. But who are the people that are creating? Are you here with me? Who is creating what they want? Who is creating from a paradigm of love that is expansive, that breaks generational curses? Is that you? That's me. Breaking generational curses. What does that mean? How long have we suffered willingly? Because our parents, because of their parents, because of our ancestors? You are the gap. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, and you are to integrate from your purest form the love that you are, so others can see, others can feel, and others can understand that there is more than enough abundance. There is more than enough love for everyone. There's not competition in a field of unity with God. I'm not better than you. He's not better than me. She's not. There is no competition. I'm going to say that really loud because it seems to me what I'm witnessing is people being in competition. You cannot be in competition with the gifts of God. God gave each of us gifts, and it takes all of us in unison to change things for good, for God. If you are in competition, that is a root feeling of inadequacy. There's a root emotion attached to, I need to be better. And there is a root of emotion somewhere in your life that made you feel not good enough. So you have to work harder. You have to be in your pride and let your image, be more important to you than your mission. There is no competition in the kingdom of God. We are all needed. All of us are needed. Yes, you are needed. Maybe you feel like you don't have anything to bring. You have stuff. They're just buried underneath all the bullshit that took place. And I don't say bullshit in the sense of what you've experienced is not valid. I'm just speaking with passion, so please don't take my words in a negative manner. Everything I say is in a positive, pure nature of love and understanding, because I have shit too. But what layer are you on? And how long have you been on that layer? What happens when you have to go so deep into your stuff? Do you run away from it? Do you escape? Do you hide? Do you react? Do you get emotionally triggered? Or do you sit with it? Do you say, yeah, I did that. That's accountability. Crap, I was given another opportunity to do something different. Oops, did it again. That's authenticity. Oh, here is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, whatever times to have an opportunity to approach something differently. Oh, what happens when I choose the same thing? I feel the same way. I don't like it. Well, what should you do then? Change your approach so you can feel different. Recognize what keeps coming up. Be self-aware so you can be self-empowered by moving through these pieces and these spaces inside you that no longer are needed. These pain points, these ego-driven moves are not needed. Yes, they've kept you safe thus far. Yes, you've learned how to manage your dysfunction. But are you happy? Are you free? Or are you just living in a self-defense mechanism because you know how to function in your dysfunction? Is that you? It's okay. Be real about it. Be real about it. That's how you move through it. Getting uncomfortable to be free. Because if you stay in your dysfunction and your uncomfortability, that's what's going to keep happening. That's what you're telling God that you think you deserve. That's what you're telling life that you need only to be in dysfunction to feel good. Some people, let's just use this as an example, grew up in an environment where love felt like pain. So they get in relationships, and if they're arguing with somebody and the other person's not arguing back, they don't feel loved because their first identity with love was pain. So in order for them in their operating system to feel love, they need somebody to fight back because that feels what love looks like to them. Then there are other people that grew up in an experience that love was soft and nurturing and empowering. And so when they're in disagreement, they have an expectation to be met in that way. That's what love feels like to them. So how do we bridge the gap of two different operating systems coming together? We get real about what makes us feel loved, what makes us feel accepted, what makes us feel received. We get real about it. We say, this is how I operate. This is what I need. And if you need to be in pain to feel love, then there's a deeper root, right? There's always a deeper root. That is not how God intended us to live. That's not agape love. Agape love is understanding. It says, the person in front of me is sharing their heart from a vulnerable place. I have a choice in this moment to get triggered by their vulnerability, use it against them, emotionally react, or to sit and hear them, to sit and feel them, to sit and try to understand them from the place that they're at, so the connection can move forward in love, in peace, in harmony, because there's two people showing up to understand each other. It's not a haywire. It's a clear channel that says, I want to grow, I want to know, I want to feel, I want to fucking learn who you are. I want to learn who you are. I want to know you that deep. I want to know you as deep as you know yourself. I want to see you as deep as you see you. I want to feel you as deep as you feel you. That, to me, is love. So I pray that today, it's Thirsty Thursday, right? What are you thirsty for? What are you thirsty for? I'm speaking in an angelic way. Don't let the world's dictation of thirsty cloud your vision on what I'm actually saying. What I am saying to you is, are you thirsty? What makes you full? Is it going to yoga? Is it going to the ocean? What are your its? Is it finding somebody to sit with you and just listen? Is it talking to yourself? Is it dancing? Is it singing? What fills your cup? What fills your cup? Only you can fill your cup. And when you fill your cup, then you can fill others. Somebody once told me that what's in your cup is for you, and the overflow is for everybody else. And so, master thyself, know thyself, hear thyself, feel thyself, your God self. Because we all came here with a purpose, to love and to be loved. That is a universal truth. So where in your life do you need more love? Where in your life do you need to give yourself more love? Where in your life can you give more to others based on being full? It's time to get present with your truth. It's time to get present with your God-given gifts, because when you're not using your gifts in the way you're supposed to, you're actually affecting the world in a negative manner. Because you're needed. Your gifts are needed. And so when you hold back you're holding back what God created. Why? Stop. Don't worry about what people think. Worry about what is needed in this time, in this space. Worry about what you can bring to the world that makes a difference. And show up everywhere you are, leaving an impact. Stop looking away from people's pain. Stop looking away from your own pain. Look at people in the eyes. Feel them. A kind word goes a long way. Random act of kindness, right? Today, wherever you are, do something different. Show up different. Show up to love. Not to cause pain. Show up to love. What does that look like? What does making love really look like? Making love. You go in the store, are you talking to the cashier in a connective way? Or is it surface layer, one-dimensional? You give two fucks about that person behind the fucking register. They don't give a fuck about you. Who's going to cause a connection where it makes a difference, where you change lives? You have that power. You have the power make it be you in a connective way. I'm talking about real connection. Taking that extra moment to hear somebody, to feel somebody, to get to know somebody. And also taking that time to know yourself. I don't know how to use this channel, so I'm going to look at your messages now. Typically, I close out and then I don't know how to find anybody that's interacted. So I apologize. I just am not familiar with this system yet. But hopefully I can figure it out soon. Hope you all have a blessed day. Thirsty Thursday. What are you thirsty for? And no, I'm not talking about substance. I'm not talking about fleshly things. I'm talking about things of the Spirit. Things of God. Have a blessed day.